Yeah,
So
that's a major game changer for lifetime
it
value.
really is.
One of the most important metrics for any business, but especially e-commerce businesses, is customer lifetime value. It's so important to maintain profitability with your business. We did another video where we talked about what is customer lifetime value. Today, Casey O'Quinn's going to be telling us how to increase your customer lifetime value.
Yeah, absolutely. We got 6 ways, and we're just going to jump right in. The first one, we're marketers, and so we love marketing, but one of the things we've learned working with business owners, entrepreneurs who have e-com shops, is that there's a lot that can be done with price and cost.
Oh, yeah.
So a couple of things. So first off, price. Raise your prices.
Yeah.
It's an easy way to do it. Now, I do think the strategy here depends on like red ocean versus blue ocean.
Sure.
So red ocean, if it's super competitive, you sell the same thing, literally the same water bottle that everyone else sells, you get it from the same place. That's difficult.
Yep.
So in those kind of situations, I would say, is there something you can do to bundle with it, or like an extended warranty, or like, is there something you can do to put a premium on it so that you can justify raising the price?
How many times have we had to give our clients permission to raise their prices?
Yes, and for me, and that's the blue ocean one.
Yeah.
These people, we work with a lot of direct to consumer. They kind of came up, invented, developed their product, and for those people, we did have to give them permission.
They're hesitant.
We were like, hey, we can't keep it in stock. Literally, we'll go like 6 weeks with no product. This is an amazing product. People will pay more for this, and so raise those prices.
Supply and demand.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's very, very important. And when we've done that, to be honest, like we haven't seen any noticeable impact on conversions. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So the other thing is lower your costs. So if you are in more of that red ocean or even blue ocean, I guess. Can you buy it in bulk? Like if you bought more of it, could you get a discount to get your costs lower? Or if you are manufacturing or producing it, could you do it in larger quantities and reduce your costs? So those are not the glamorous like marketing ways of doing it, but start at the easiest place, which is like.
But they affect the marketing numbers.
Oh, very much.
Yeah.
Totally. All right, so that's number 1. Number 2 is increase your average order value. We did a whole video on 5 ways to increase your average order value. I'm not going to go over that. I'm just going to say it stands to reason that if you increase your average order value, you increase your lifetime value. In fact, I would probably say if you don't feel like you're in a healthy place on your average order value, stop. Mm-hmm. Fix that before you start worrying too much about lifetime value, and fix that first.
Very good.
Yep. Okay, third way is your on-website, like your on-site cross-sells and upsells. We talk about these all the time, but quickly, I want to dispel like there's a difference between these.
Oh, good.
And part of the problem is I think some of the apps, like we like Shopify, One-Click Upsell is an app that we like. There's plenty of others, but it's called Upsell, and in reality it does cross-sells and upsells, and people I think have mangled this. So cross-sell is something that is complementary to your product, that goes well with it, pairs well with it. Upsell is getting them to purchase more, or the better version, or the larger version that costs more, and so there's a difference between those. So on an upsell, so if someone's buying a product, they might think they know what they want, but if you just gave them the opportunity, they might realize, oh, that premium version or that better version has a feature that I actually think I really want, or ooh, that larger size might actually come in handy. And so I think that's an important one. The other thing you can do is a bundle that includes some extras. So not only does it include the product they were going to buy, but it has something that goes along with it.
Yeah. Would you like fries with that?
Very much so. Yeah. And then quantity discounts. So like if they were already buying one, hey, if you buy 3, you actually get it at this reduced price. Oh yeah, makes total sense. And then last is one of my favorites. If it's a consumable, can you upgrade them to a subscription? So if it's something that you sell on a subscription and they were only going to buy one, could you get them in that moment to go ahead and go for the subscription?
Yeah, so that's a major game changer for lifetime value.
It really is. And so then we look at the cross sell. So again, what do you sell that complements the product that they're already buying? Do you have a carrying case that goes with the product? Do you have the matching hat that goes with the shirt?
Or can you develop them?
Yes. Great thing. One that I like is a send to a friend. One great way, because it's like a 2-for-1. So if you are buying something and you can send like a sample of it to a friend, so it only costs you like $1 or $2 more to do that. Well, you're maybe incrementally only increasing lifetime value, but you've actually introduced someone to your product that you never would have had before, and it's more like a personal referral. So
and you've strengthened a friendship.
Yes, I love that. And so if you're on Shopify, I mentioned One-Click Upsell. There are apps that let you control all of that. So the triggers. So like what product is in their cart? so that you can deliver the most appropriate upsell, cross-sell, the product that goes with it. The other thing is like pre and post. So maybe pre-purchase you're offering an upsell, like the larger size, the premium version, and then maybe post you're offering the cross-sell. So right after they finish the checkout, it's, hey, did you also want to get the hat that goes along with it? It's it's maybe a reduced price. So yeah, apps will help you totally do that.
Awesome.
Okay, my favorite way, it's number 4 here, but it is my top way, and my favorite way is email monetization. So we say it, the money is in the list. This adds literally tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars. We've seen it to our clients in a year.
Absolutely.
It is unbelievable. And the people, like, it's not that people don't know that they shouldn't be doing email. The people we've talked to when we've brought clients on or chatted with folks, they just don't know where to start.
Yeah, and those are our favorite ones because we're like, we're guaranteed to look good here right off the bat.
In the next 90 days,
you're gonna be thinking we're the best.
Yeah, and it's really just because it's totally untapped.
Yeah.
You know, as much as I like to take credit, it's just implementing something that is absolutely proven to work. And then 2 ways to do this. First off is automation. So in Klaviyo, which is our preferred platform, they're called flows. And so just like we talked about the cross sells and upsells in the previous point, maybe they didn't do it on site, but now you can work on that through email. And I kind of like this one because often they've already received the product. And if you've got a great product and they're having a great experience with it, it's a great time to come back and work on that cross-sell or upsell, something that complements it, something that goes along with it after they're already delighted.
Yeah,
so
sure.
I really like that one. And then the other way is like a simple buy twice offer. So look, they just purchased, and then sometime in the next couple of weeks, 30 days, you say, hey, thank you so much for that purchase. You're a valued customer. How about 10% off your next order? Here's a coupon code. It's a great way to get them to come back and buy again.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yep. And then the other side of that, where you have the automations, you also have the more promotional. And in Klaviyo, these would be called campaigns. And so, yeah, those campaigns that get them to buy again, whether you're launching a new product, you've got Black Friday, you've got a product that was out of stock and is now back in stock, you're running a sale on something. And then one that you came up with, which is one of my favorites, I'm pulling back the curtain and I'm giving you an absolute freebie here, but it is our social proof example.
Oh, yeah.
And so Matt had an idea for one of our clients. We don't always want to put something on sale or send a coupon code. Sometimes you just need to be in someone's inbox. You just need to remind them that you're still there. And so
check out this guy Mark. Mark's like you, and Mark loved this thing.
Yeah, so
I bet you'd love it too.
It's literally a screenshot, maybe a little bit of design work, but it's literally a screenshot from Instagram, a Google review. And it's other customers talking about how great your product is. And that goes into the email, and those work fabulously. So, yeah.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
We also have another video on the top 5 Klaviyo automations that you should be implementing.
Absolutely. Which are going to help with AOV and LTV, both. All right. And number 5, retargeting ads to existing customers. And so a lot of times we think about the marketing side of things in terms of like email and what happens on the website, but really, you know, as much as we would like everyone who's bought from us to be a subscriber and get emails from us, they may not be, and they also may not be opening or reading the emails as hard as we work on subject lines and the content and things like that. So retargeting ads to those people, it's very low hanging fruit, very affordable, and two simple ways. It's just going to be Meta and Google. Meta, you're going to be running, Facebook and Instagram ads to these people. You can connect your email list. You can connect that. You can upload data. A lot you can do there. Exact same thing with Google. You can do some dynamic stuff where you're like serving specific product to them that they've engaged with or similar, or you can just kind of find like your static go-to winners. Again, just reminding them that you're still there.
Yeah, retargeting ads always have a much better return than those cold ads. So if you're just starting with advertising, retargeting is definitely the place to start.
Absolutely. Okay, and then number 6 is loyalty programs. So I would definitely recommend implementing the other 5 things that we've covered first. It's much lower hanging fruit, much more attainable, but this is a lot to tackle. It can also pay off well. So I like to think of this like credit card points. And so as people purchase, you're giving them credit or points. Every loyalty program works a little bit different. The idea here, though, is that those credit card companies, they've kind of done all the work for us. You know that they're not losing money on that. Like that they're the money they're making on interest and things like that. And the reason is they're not giving back more than like 3 to 5% of your purchases. You want to do the same thing. You don't want to give back more than 3 to 5%. The mistake you see here is that people jump in and they give way too much away, and then usually a month or two in, they're like, "Oops. we need to change our program dramatically. So I would say, I won't get into all the details, but keep it simple and attainable, something you can manage. So I would say no more than 3 to 5% you're giving back, and then no more than 3 ways to earn points, whether it's referrals or by your own purchases and things like that. Just keep it simple.
That's awesome.
That's it. So what was your favorite way there of what we covered today?
I like the ways that, especially for a small business that doesn't have a big team to keep the machine going, I like the things that you can kind of set one time and just kind of go back and do regular maintenance on every once in a while.
Yeah.
Rather than like email promotions, you're gonna have to be pretty regular, weekly, you know.
Totally.
But like the automations, the loyalty programs, things like that, where it's like, okay, now I've got this in place. Now this is gonna be capturing money for me. No matter what.
Yeah,
I like those things.
Absolutely. So a lot of what we covered here is part of our 7-figure e-com process that we use to grow stores 7, 8 figures and beyond.
Yeah.
And it's how we use all of this, the automations, the email, even TV, to do some of this. So if you're interested, book a demo. We will walk you through the process and show you exactly how we do it. You're guaranteed to learn something when we do that.
Awesome. Is customer lifetime value. It's so important to maintaining profitability. We did toy boat. I want a proper cup of coffee from a proper copper coffee pot. Okay. All right. Big black bear and the big black bear blood.